Our second Gold Star family is the Bush family. We have asked Kay French, one of the Houston County historians, to tell us about the Bush family. Kay's grandfather served in World War I, and her dad was a World War II veteran. The Bush family story presented by Ms. Kay French.
Fred Bush was a 24-year-old telegraph operator for the L&N Railroad in Milan, Tennessee, when he enlisted in the Navy. He was sent to Harvard College in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to radio school to learn how to be a radio operator. He was assigned to the USS Lakemore, which was torpedoed and sunk by a German U-boat on its maiden voyage from Norfolk, Virginia to England. Fred Bush perished, but 17 crew members did survive. Reportedly, his last message was, "Tell Mother the ship is sinking and I am going down at the post of duty." Fred's younger brother, Frank, was drafted less than 3 months after Fred's death. He was sent to Camp Gordon, Georgia. Tragically, Frank arrived at Camp Gordon in the midst of the influenza pandemic of 1918. Over 20 million people died worldwide. It was a particular problem in Army training camps due to the crowded conditions and the spread of disease with troop movements. Sadly, Frank died of pneumonia while aboard a ship bound for France. 2 other Houston County men in his company, William A. Mathis and Edward Lee Mathis, both died of pneumonia shortly after reaching their destination. Pneumonia was often a fatal complication of that particular virulent strain of influenza. More men died of influenza in World War I than were killed in battle. Frank's body was returned home to Tennessee for burial in the Bush family cemetery near Danville. The Stewart County Times published an article in 1928 about Frank's dog, Buck, who stood vigil every night after his master's grave was for 9 years until his death. The family had built a doghouse near the grave for Buck to protect him from the elements. Mrs. Betty McIntosh Nolan even wrote a poem immortalizing the fallen soldier's faithful companion called "A Tribute to a Soldier and His Dog." Buck's story was included in the history of the Danville, Tennessee by the Houston County Historical Society.